Former two-division champion Conor McGregor is usually quick to fire off some scathing shots after an evening of fights. There was none of that to be had after the spectacular display put forth by Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski. In the wake of the bout, McGregor took to Twitter to react to the fight, appreciating the display put forth by both men rather than seizing the opportunity to take shots at either of the two champions. That was a great fight last night, lads. No loser, they're just winners. The Aussie and the Aussie showed out, and I love seeing it. Perk looks tasty too. Now I see why so many Irish are there. I should have went out. Former titles on the line. Congrats all at UFC. With McGregor likely returning to action before the end of the year, many have predicted that with a spectacular win over Michael Chandler, McGregor could quickly insert himself into the title shot conversation. Given the long-standing history between Team Khabib and Team McGregor, a fight between the Irish superstar and the Khabib Nurmagomedov protege would sell itself. With McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov being the best-selling pay-per-view event of all time, a fight between he and Makhachev would certainly do massive numbers for the UFC. Of course, with Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush both hopeful that they can secure a title shot with Makhachev before the end of this year, there's plenty of arguments to be made when it comes to who deserves the next crack at the 155-pound belt. Alexander Volkanovski reacts to scoring in loss to Makhachev. The scoring in the UFC 284 main event has continued to be the subject of much criticism in the wake of the event. While many believe that the judges got it right with their scorecards, others believe that Volkanovski should have been given the win. After the fight, Volkanovski took to Twitter to give his immediate thoughts on the loss, while also calling for a rematch with the lightweight champion. In his eyes, he won rounds 2, 3, and 5 and should have been declared the winner. At the post-fight press conference, he spoke to media members accepting blame for the loss and admitting that he could have done more to secure himself the win.
Yeah, I could have done more, so I'm a bit harder on myself. A lot of people probably, a lot of people counted me out, so they're like, oh, hey, wow, you know what I mean? But I was never counting myself out. I expected to win, so I'm disappointed. I know I could have done more. I could have capitalised on the things earlier as well. I did think he was going to be stronger, and I probably could have done more earlier. But anyway, what do you do? Credit to him.
What did you think of the fight? Did Volkanovski do enough to win? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Before we continue, make